Hey everyone, it's Reptile Razor, and today I was looking at Partisan Metal Open Air, Partisan, whatever it's called, and I was just looking at some of the bands. Like, I know I'm not gonna go, like, it's a for sure thing I'm not going, but I was looking at some of the bands and I was like, alright, you know, At the Gates, Carcass, Obituary, Sodom, Exodus, and it's always fun to just look at like the smaller names, just see who's like who else is playing, and like I've never heard of like half of them. Like Suicidal Angels, I've never heard of them. Wolf Brigade, Grave, that's kind of near the top. Was that Gruesome? Asomvel, Gore, I've heard of them. They're pretty good. Iron Regan, and I was looking through all these, and the one that really caught my eye was this one, Rectal Smegma. Like, what kind of name is that? Like, how do you... I don't even know, but I decided to look them up on YouTube and listen to one of their albums. So the Rectal Smegma album that I listened to was Become the Bitch. And I'm only on the third song, which is Fist Kiss. I'm going to go ahead and read... There's 16 songs. I'm just going to go ahead and read through them. So the first one is Become the Bitch, which is actually really amazing. Like, I fucking love that song. Second one is I'm Loving It, whatever. Third one, Fist Kiss, which is, you know, whatever, as well. Fourth one is Cream Bukkake. Fifth one is what the fuck? The Pedophilia Petit... I don't know how to say that. I guess it means something, but in brackets it says goodness graciousness from the heavens above. 6, 2 Girls, 1 Cupcake. Don't want to know what that is. I'll have to listen to that later. 7, Sillet. I don't know if that says Sillet or Killit Gangbang. I don't know. 8, Dildozer. That does not sound fun. 9, Double D Death Punch. That just makes me think of getting punched to death by Double D tits. I don't know. I guess that'd be a good way to go out. Depends who you are, and if you want to die by boobs. Number 10, The Minivan. I'm sure that means something sexual and weird, but I'm not gonna get into it. Number 11 is a granny lap dance. Number 12, I can't even say, but it's I'll give it a shot. Where de wins on Brangte? Just gonna skip that one and move on to number 13, Erotic Fetus Fistfuck Fantasy. Trying to think of what... I'm gonna skip thinking about that. Just gonna block that out of my mind and move on to number 14, which is Strap-On Saw. That would hurt. Just... Oh, and speaking of Strap-On Saw, I'm looking at one of the suggested bands, videos on the side here. Septicopemia? I don't know. I'll put it on the screen. But the album is called Supreme Art of Genital Carnage, and it looks, just from the little thumbnail, what I can see, looks like a strap-on saw. Moving on to number 15, Gore Gangsters. Number 16 is Manobar, Lord of the Drinks. So, more info at rectalsmegma.com. Don't really want that in my browser history, so I'm not going to go there, but this band is pretty cool. Like I said, I only listened to up to number 3, which is Fist Kiss, and that's why the other names took me by surprise, because I didn't even look down the list to see what the songs were. But they have another album on the side here called Keep On Smiling, and I mean, it's on YouTube already, so I guess I'll just throw the thumbnail up. I'm gonna censor the Become the Bitch one, though, because, well, you probably already saw it. But yeah, the guy's dick hanging out. I know it's on YouTube, but I don't want to get flagged. So after I looked up Rectal Smegma and listened to a few of their songs, of course, on the side, like I said, there was that one that I can't pronounce, and there was like a bunch of other names there. I decided to look up a bunch of like death metal bands and grindcore, core grind, all that stuff, and I just wanted to see like what like the grossest, most weird sounding names were. And first one I saw on the side here, Sperm Blood Shit, and their album The Tourette Syndrome. And then the one above that is just Ass to Mouth. Like, it's just it doesn't sound like a metal or like a grind name, but it's just ass to mouth. When I searched up GoreGrind bands on Google, the ones that show up aren't too bad, actually. Like, there's Last Days of Humanity, Carcass is on there, Dead Infection, like, whatever. And then it goes on to these ones. Torso Fuck, I've listened to a few of their songs. They're nothing I'd listen to every day, but they're still pretty good. And then there's Cattle Decapitation. They have this one song. The music video is just, it's pretty messed up. Like, I'm not gonna put like any previews or nothing on the screen because it's just it's really messed up. But the song is called Forced Gender Reassignment. And, yeah, if you want to watch that, it's exactly how it sounds in the video. They're forcing a gender reassignment. It's very bloody and gory, and if you're into that stuff, go check it out for sure. Some other bands I saw on the list were Pig Destroyer. Not something I listen to every day like Torso Fuck, but, you know, I have a few of their songs, and they're alright. Some of these sound like normal kind of names, and others, like the ones I'm trying to find, are just like the messed up ones, like Ass Feces Grinder, whatever. That's not an actual band. I was just trying to put something together here. Lord Gore. Haven't heard of any of that stuff yet. Dying Fetus is on here. That doesn't really shock me too much as a name because I've listened to a lot of Dying Fetus. So there's one here with an accent above the U, but I don't know if it's Istuk or it's definitely ass suck. I'm not even gonna try to cover that up. It's ass suck. To separate the flesh from the bones. That just seems like too long of a band name for me. Oh my god, what is that? Holocausto Cannibal. Okay, I clicked on their picture because it looked interesting. It's wow. Don't know what that is, but there's more images for Holocausto Cannibal. That's pretty fucked up. There's it's just a woman on a stake and people taking pictures of her. Don't know if that's related to the band because there's like Cannibal Tribe or something. I'm not gonna put a picture of that up because that is just nasty. So when I searched up grindcore bands, third one that came up, Anal Cunt. That's a good one. Agoraphobic Nosebleed. I remember listening to them. I can't remember any of their songs. I want to find like just the most fucked up sounding name. I mean, Sperm Blood Shit kind of takes the cake right now. Ass to Mouth, close second with Rectal Smegma. So there's one. It's just like a picture. It's a pretty gross picture. There's like blood everywhere, and it's called Super Happy Fun Slide. Drop Your Pants and Grind is their album. Okay, I'm getting nowhere looking up grindcore bands on here. I'm just looking at like the first list that Google comes up with, like the little slider at the top. You know what? I'm gonna search for some black metal. Maybe those will give me some cool, disgusting names. I kind of doubt it because black metal's not super gory. Like, yeah, Gorgoroth, Immortal, Mayhem. If you know the story of Mayhem, though, that's pretty fucked. With lead singer, I think it was lead singer, what was his name? Dead. None of these names are looking like bloody, gory vibe. Most of them I can't pronounce because they're like Norwegian or whatever. Abagor, Beherit, Urghal. I'm not even gonna try that one. Agathodiamon. That's wait. I'm gonna say that again because that just sounds like a Digimon. Agathodimon. That's what I'm going with. That's what I'm gonna go with that try. Oh, there's an A to Z list of grindcore bands on Wikipedia. Wikipedia. Let's go check this out. Electric Hippies. Oh, Electro Hippies. That's the first one that I saw. I'm just gonna go quickly through this. Anal Cunt is in there. ACXDC. I remember one of the Australian guys at work was telling me about them. They're pretty cool. None of these are really catching my eye except for Anal Cunt that I saw again on here. The Tony Danza Tap Dance Extravaganza. Show that to your kids. I'm sure they'll enjoy it. And you will too. Have a little family party listening to the Tony Danza Tap Dance Extravaganza. Their genres include extreme metal, progressive metal, mathcore, experimental metal, grindcore. Mathcore though, yeah, it'll teach your kids math. Definitely show your kids. I recommend it. So YouTube actually seems to be more helpful finding some of the more grosser, disgusting names. I'm just gonna click on a bunch of videos and see if I can top sperm blood shit, the Tourette syndrome. Cemetery rapist? Nope, not good enough. Sorry, dude. Amputated. Gargling with infected semen. That is something else, but that's not the band name, so that's out. So I looked for like a good, solid, like 5 minutes, and that's all the time I'm gonna put into this, looking for something that'll top sperm blood shit. So it's either rectal smegma or sperm blood shit. That's what takes the cake today. So leaving it at that. I'm not gonna be doing this every single video, looking up just gross, disgusting bands and some of the pictures that I put up, because I know most of them I'm definitely not putting into this video when I go to edit it. I'll be doing other like commentary videos like this, but not like gross, disgusting stuff, so you don't have to worry about that. And if you didn't like this video, then you don't have to like it. I totally understand. It was pretty nasty if you're not like aware of all this kind of stuff. So yeah, you can subscribe if you want to, and it's not going to be like this anymore, so don't worry about that. If you did enjoy this, leave a comment. I want to know what you can come up with for the most, like, nasty, gross, like, GoreGrind or grindcore, that kind of stuff. Just, like, I want to see what you guys can come up with. So make up a band name, and I'll pick the best one. And I know my channel's not super huge, but, you know, I'll give you a shout-out anyways, and I'd like to just see them. I'd just like to make a video in itself, just going through all these nasty bands, or just nasty sounding bands. So yeah, once again, if you did like this video, like, comment your bands, and subscribe for more. And thank you for watching. I'm sorry if you watched this and you didn't like it, but yeah, I will see you guys next time.